Hi people, Chilli here, and on this episode I will give you a 5-minute review on Between the Buried and Me's newest album, Colours 2. But does it live up as a sequel to the prequel, that is Colours album from 15 years before? And better yet, does the band stay true to their self-proclaimed new wave poker grunge sound? The first track is Monochrome, and it serves as the ironic intro song to the album and plays out its narrative, delivering the message, "I'm not the writer, it's you," as it discusses fixing errors and embracing or imploding, amongst other themes. The song itself is a simple one with mostly clean vocals before seamlessly transitioning onto the next track. The double Helix of Extinction is the next track, and what a song title, possibly the coolest song name I've read outside of Wizard Throne. At first, the song took me back, and I will explain later, but after listening again, I found it highly enjoyable and full of energy. Full of drum blasts, and at times feels like gent guitar riffs, with extreme technical splash throughout. It showcases the abilities of the band as they cut between clean and scream vocals and styles. This track stands out for me. Revolution in Limbo follows and barely gives you time to breathe, as within seconds the guitar hammers out a face-melting riff on top of hard-hitting drums. I hope you are ready for this 9-minute epic, which shows the band tackling a flamingo style towards the end. This is yet another great track off the album and flows seamlessly into the following song. The following track is Fix the Error. Quick marching snare, check. Odd organ, check. Quirky bass intro, check. This song is heavy, and musically it's like a big computer system booting up to do a systematic scan for errors. It's heavy to boot and rhythmic in sound before the cowbell kicks in during the drum solo. It's a great drum solo, but the constant beat of the cowbell is annoying, and whenever I hear it, all I can think of is the More Cowbell skit from SNL. This aside, the guitars and bass team up after to give a hot take. This is one of the most eclectic songs on the album. The following track is Never Seen Future Shock. I have a love-hate relationship regarding this song. I love the second part, but hate the first part, but will admit that it needs both halves to sound this great. I can't pinpoint why I don't like the first half of the track. It has great standout moments like the clean vocal change up and the awesome drum effect rollout around the 3-minute mark, but the second half is superior for its melody. Stare Into the Abyss is the following track. And did I say the last song was heavy? My bad, this one is. Who am I kidding? They're all heavy, but this one feels more in your face with its short run time. A good track. Prehistoric is the following track, and this song is balls to the wall Salvador Dali eclectic. So many style changes occur within the 3 minutes, and even include comical sound effects during the breakdown, which are justified before the heavy ending piece. It's an odd song to say the least. The following track is Bad Habits. This track certainly contains some of the best guitar segments with great effects and tone changing throughout. The highlight for me is the ending, which slows down the pace and incorporates backing vocals sounding angelic. The next track is The Future Is Behind Us. This song uses odd timing straight away and is effective bar some of the sound effects used sporadically, but the choices in sound effects, including sampling Yellow's "Oh Yeah" track, is chosen by the band to suit the narrative. It's another decent track on the album. The following track is Turbulent. This song certainly builds and is a showcase for amazing drumming. The cardio levels on Blake Richardson is amazing for the extended double kicker effort towards the end of the song. Title truly lives up to this amazing track. Sfumato is the following track. Continuing in songs named after styles of colours, this track embodies Sfumato, as it is the soft transition track that leads into the following and last track. Human is Hell, another one with love. Such an amazing intro here as Blake's kickers play over the palm muted notes before soaring notes play out over soaring keyboard effects. It's all grounded when the unclean vocals kick in and the style changes. The style changes throughout the song, but more slower than previous songs, and constantly builds and shifts even at the halfway point. The riff shares the same as the intro, but in a slower method before its breakdown. It's a great culmination of writing by the band and is a true masterpiece unto itself. This song, along with the one before it, are easily the standouts of the album, and I highly recommend listening to them. This was the hardest 5-minute review I have done to date. It might have to do with the complexity of the material and the fact Between the Buried and Me are a band that blend genres, not only on song to song, but often many times within the same track. I do have to say, my first foray into the band was the Coma Machine, and I was expecting a more melodic and less heavier sound than what was delivered, similar to Thank You Scientist. This is what threw me off at first listening to the album. After re-listening, I came to truly enjoy their style, and must say this album is near perfect in editing, and especially transitions between the tracks, which are seamlessly delivered, and you can hardly tell when the track ends and a new one starts. Does the album live up to their past entry of colours? Maybe, but I think it's better as a standalone effort. Too much time passed between these albums, and their playing styles changed in that time compared to other double albums like Automata and Parallax. To me, the standout tracks are Double Helix of Extinction, Fix the Error, Turbulent, and Human is Hell. I believe this album deserves a rating of 8.5 out of 10, and if you have never heard of this band, then this is a good starting point, as it has given me a band to do a deeper dive into, and I cannot wait.